The coronavirus pandemic has forced schools across the country online, but many Iowa students feel virtual learning does not compare to the traditional college experience.
A lot of my classes are kind of asynchronous, so I'm allowed to work ahead and take things at my own pace. I found it gave me a lot more free time than I felt like I had during the spring semester last year, but it definitely has its downsides. It's hard to stay engaged. I am falling asleep in my classes with everybody's cameras off. And
the quality of the classes, in a general sense, is pales in comparison to actually being there.
The line between like home and school is just completely gone. I'll be thinking about like what I'm gonna make for dinner later, like because I'm like in the kitchen.
When I pay tuition, I'm not just paying for the classes. Like, that's so obvious this semester.
For me, the biggest part of that I've lost, that I've struggled with, is like the tutoring services that are offered. Like last year when I was doing math homework, I would just go sit in the math lab and do the homework because there were like TAs roaming around that you could ask a question to. Versus now, like all those tutoring services are offered through Zoom. So you can't really, like you kind of have to come prepared with a question, which makes it like more intimidating.
I like being able to regularly go to the rec and feel comfortable when I'm there. They have mask rules there, but if there's not a staff member like patrolling and policing the people who are going there, there's people there with the mask under their nose, and the university does have a responsibility in ensuring that if it reopens places, it can do so safely.
These changes in the quality of their Iowa experience have made some students question the price tag they're paying.
Being online, like obviously we aren't getting the same experience, so it's kind of frustrating to me that we paid the same amount. I feel like our lives are frozen, so maybe tuition should stay frozen.
I'm already paying a lot of money. I don't want to pay much more. And it's almost offensive to be paying this much for this experience.
I just don't think it's really fair to increase the tuition at all without correlating increase in the quality of your tuition. I know that there's an increasing debt that's the university is incurring, but that's not really on the students to make up for that.
Reporting from the University of Iowa, this is Emily Callahan.